Lovely. It's always nice to get back onto my own bike after having ridden bikes with forward controls, and it feels like home. Love it. So today I've ridden the new Street Twin T100, so basically the new T100, and I have just ridden a Speedmaster for the first time. You may say, blimey, why haven't you ridden a Speedmaster before? Well, my dealer never had one in as a demo, and they do now. Not bad for 7,600 quid, good fun. In fact, I was quite impressed. I've missed this engine though. What a lovely day it's been. Bally Ho. I've got a bit of a question, really. You've all seen my Triumph Bobber sort of launch video where I tried to put together lots of different bits and bobs of the launch. Now, me and a few others were very lucky enough to be invited to not only the main event in the evening, but also the press launch in the afternoon with all the details and the death by PowerPoint and all that sort of thing, which I added into the video, so I hope that was okay. Quick question. Why? Why were we invited? Was it because they knew they'd get free advertising from us? Or does it show a change? A change in the attitude of motorbike manufacturers towards motovloggers? Whether they think that we are actually free advertising and marketing, but a resource to be tapped, to be taken advantage of, which I'm quite happy to. I don't mind being taken advantage of in the slightest. Certainly if it means if I get to go to things like that. It felt quite special. It was quite good fun. Regardless of what the bike was or how people feel about it or anything, it was quite an amazing experience, and it was good fun to bump into Smo and Jojo, and obviously Phil 480 was my +1, and I was very lucky for him to be able to make it as well. Someone to chat with and discuss what we were seeing. But does it show a change in motovlogging in general? Because obviously Smo is now a main feature on Bike World. And it was interesting chatting to the people from Bike World at the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, but also at the Triumph launch, just how it all works and what sort of itinerary they have to work to. It sounds quite pressured, quite stressful, trying to get footage and content out there. Much more stressful than if you're just a motovlogger. Now, so yeah, does it show... I mean, the cynic would say, oh, they got you there just to, you know, just to make you feel special and do some free advertising and marketing for Triumph. But then on the flip side of it, will it open up doors? Is it showing a soft and fluffy side of manufacturers towards motovloggers, in the fact that they're happy to lay on all this stuff for free for us? Because we're not main press, and we got coffee and pastries and all that kind of stuff. So what do you think? Is it really a question? I don't know whether to feel positive about the fact we're invited, whether I should feel special or whether it was just one of those things in a random event. I suppose I'll see what else I get invited to. I mean, could you imagine being invited to the main riding launch in Spain in December? I just don't know. Anyway, just a quick thought, really. Anyway, I hope you liked the Bobber launch video. It's opened up a can of worms, really. I mean, I understand that some people regard it as a travesty, that the idea of the Bobber. It's a DIY bike, and how dare a manufacturer take on the mantle of the Bobber? It's not exactly their own trademark name, so how should they use it? Yet again, for those that can't either have the skill or the money or the time to make their own Bobber, Is it a good thing for them? Or is it just going to dilute that particular genre of motorcycle? But then again, also, if you buy a Triumph bobber, you're obviously going to accessorise it to make it your own anyway, but also real bobbers, real sort of cut down bikes by individuals, they'll still stand out as original and unique. Whereas a factory custom, is there such a thing as a factory custom? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, filtering, filtering, filtering along. Filtering, filtering, this is my filtering song. Speaking of bobbers, I'm torn. The new Triumph bobber, I'm going off on a tangent, I do apologise. The new Triumph bobber, well, it's a mixture, isn't it? It's a sort of Marmite, but I'm kind of in the middle. I'm sort of sitting on the fence. When I first saw it, I went, wow, that's stunning. I love the rear wheel. I love the way the fender, rear mudguard for those English people, hugs the rear tyre. I think that's really cool, classic looking. It's meant to look 1940s style, you see. So it's meant to look like a hardtail. So it's very much so sort of Harley-Davidson soft-tail idea. And yeah, I really liked it. And then initially the seat looked a bit funny, but the fact that it's on a removable rail that you can then move it down and back, that would look all right. So if I had it at sort of its furthest away position, that'd be fine. But the other thing, the other side of it, of course, is the ethics of a bobber. You're meant to do it yourself. You're meant to chop the bike to your own specifications and dimensions, and so it's unique. Now, obviously, Triumph are throwing in loads of accessories, and you can have it as unique as you want. But even so, it's a bit of a cop-out, really. Just trying to get more corporate money and stuff. But then, I don't have a garage to work on a bike, and I don't have the time with a small family to work on a motorbike and make my own bobber. But I do love the style, so it's a bit crap to want to just buy into it. And all those people that have put hard work and effort into making their own creation, it's kind of a bit of two fingers up at them. But then again, as some people have said, if it gets more people riding a bike, what's there not to like? Anyway, thanks for watching, and thank you for all your support. Speak to you soon. Bye.